evening, everybody. Welcome to our revealing experience. Let's give Jim some love. Give yourself some love. Oh, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome. So we're going to start and we're going to sing together. If you know these songs, they're easy to catch on to. We're going to have our practitioner, Jan. She's going to sing tonight. We also have my mom, Wendy, who's going to sing with us as well. And, of course, Mello's going to bless us with her D-O-G-G-O-D spirit presence. Here we go, y'all. Pour yourself in me. Pour yourself into my heart. Whoa, wonderful, wonderful spirit. Pour yourself in me. Pour yourself into my heart. Oh, wonderful, wonderful spirit. Sing and dance. Sing and dance with me. Sing and dance. My heart, oh, wonderful spirit, sing and dance with me. They're hiding back there. You hear those beautiful voices? Sing with them. Yeah. Oh, wonderful spirit, shine your light on me. Shine your light into my heart. Oh, wonderful spirit, shine your light in me, shine your light into my heart. Whoa, wonderful spirit, oh, wonderful spirit. One more time. Beautiful, y'all. What we got next? Uh-oh. Don't be shy. Y'all don't have to sit down. You can stand. You can clap. You can pat those feet real hard. You can. Here we go. I thought it was my duty. I thought it was my job. I thought it would be hard. Now I love 'cause I want to. I love because I am free. Blinded by the Spirit. Oh Lord, the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is. Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. I'm gonna have to hear y'all now. Oh, every day. The Spirit of God is upon me. It's upon me. Oh, yeah. The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh. Upon me, oh, every day. Spirit of God is upon me. It's upon me, oh yeah, yeah. The Spirit of God is upon me, oh. So sacred, so secret, so precious, this love, so this love I will share. 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 I will share this love. This love. This love. So sacred. So sacred. So secret. So secret. So precious. So precious. This love. This love. So sacred. So sacred. So secret. So secret. So precious. So precious. This love. This love. I will share. 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 I will share this love. This love. This love. This love. This love. This love. Love you, Jim. Love you, Cole.
Love you too, dude.
We let the love, we let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the peace, we let the peace, we let the peace wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy, we let the joy wash over us. Oh yeah, we let it be. We let the light, we let the light wash over us. We let it be. We let the love, oh, that's y'all. We're breaking it down for you. Oh, can we do it again? On the breakdown.
We let the love wash over us. We let it be.
We let it be. We let it be. We let Nice job, ladies. Boy, those voices from behind, the orchestral voices. Wow, thank you, Jen. Thank you, Mama Wendy. Mama Wendy. So thank y'all for joining in that sing-along of some of those songs that we've sang at our Daye and that we hold very dear to us and that take us to that heart place right away. They just, bam, we hear the music and our hearts just open wide. And so those were songs y'all asked. Can we do that song? Can we do that song? So we're like, yes. So we welcome, yes, let's welcome those who are on their way. And we sing that in the spirit of welcoming ourselves into this space. It's always prayed up. So we sing it from welcoming y'all into this space and those who are on their way. And we also sing it to welcome Reverend Sunshine and our practitioner in. Come on in, we welcome you. Come on in, we welcome you. Let go, be free. Come on in and take a seat. We're glad you're here. We're spreading love, joy, and cheer. So come on in, come on in, come on in. We welcome you. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We welcome you. Let go, be free. Come on in and take a seat. We're glad you're here. We're spreading love, joy, and cheer. So come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We welcome you. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We welcome you. Let go, be free. Woo. Come on in and take a seat. We're glad you're here. Spreading love, joy, and cheer. So come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We welcome you. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We welcome you. Let go, be free. Come on in and take a seat. We're glad you're here. Spreading love, joy, and cheer. So come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We welcome you. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We welcome you. Come on in, 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 come on in. We welcome you. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We welcome you. Come on in. That was beautiful. Y'all are really getting down tonight. On the vocal aspect of life. You sound lovely. And so this song was written by my mom, Wendy, and we sing it here all the time. I just want to thank you. This song means so much to us at our Wednesday night revealing experience, our time together. This is our song. So thank you. Reveal, reveal the love inside of me. Reveal the love that I was meant to be. And every time I open up, love is what I see. Reveal the love in me. The peace inside of me. Oh, reveal the joy that I was meant to be. And every time I open up, joy is what I see. Reveal the joy in me. Reveal the love inside of me. Oh, reveal the love that I was meant to be. And every time I open love is what I see.
Love is what I see.
Every time
I open up,
peace is what I see.
is what I see.
Every time I open up,
Every time I open up, joy is what I see.
reveal the love. Reveal the love in me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, we bring this wonderful music energy from Jim and Cole and Sunny and Wendy and even me tonight into this space, into this place where we remember. We always remember that there is no place where God is not, for God is here. God is full, God is rich. God is life, God is good. And all the power and presence that is ever needed is accessible and available and in the divine. And so knowing that, as this evening unfolds, I know that I am one with the energetic and the love and the peace and the divinity of all that has ever been created. And I know the truth of that for me, and I know the truth of that for each one here, each one watching, each one listening. That life is good because life is the life of God, for there is only one life, and that life is God. And so as we move into this space this evening, we have the opportunity to be filled with grace, to be filled with love, to be filled with spirit, and to know who we are, and to be awake to all that is here for each and every one of us as we share this community, we share this time, and we share this love that has been so wonderfully created here. And so I bless that, and I'm thankful for that. And I release all that is good and wondrous, all that is joy and love and peace into the law that always says absolutely yes. And so it is. Good evening. It's a little low, isn't it? Good evening. Is that better? Yeah. It's the Wednesday night revealing service, just like always. I see all these wonderful faces. And I'm glad you're all here, and I'm glad you're in a place and space to think and remember and celebrate and have all kinds of feelings, because last week we got permission for that, remember? So we're coming into some places and spaces that are new and divine in a new way. And I thought maybe some passages about change might be absolutely appropriate from Ernest Holmes. So we'll start with a paragraph from the reading for tonight, which is, divine guidance is, and that perfect intelligence is now governing that activity of my life into the fulfillment of joy, into the fulfillment of love, of unity, of happiness and success, now and at all times. And when we experience human change, we must remember the changeless I am. We know that thought is constantly changing, forever taking on new ways of expression. It cannot possibly remain permanent. It has to change. Nature will not let us stay in any one place too long. She will let us stay just long enough to gather the experience necessary to the unfolding and advancement of the soul. Nature demands change in order that all may advance. When change comes to our life, we should welcome it with a smile on the lips and a song in the heart. All seeming change is merely the play of life upon itself, and all that happens must happen by and through some interaction upon itself. What would be the nature of this interaction? It could not be physical as we understand physics, but would have to be by the power of some inner movement of life, i.e. the voice of God, God standing for the first great and only cause of all that is. The argument has been something after this manner at times. The ultimate cause back of all things must be one, since life cannot be divided against itself. The infinite must be one, for there could not be two infinite beings. Whatever change takes place must take place within the one. But this one must be changeless, for being one and only, it could not change into anything but itself. God is all. There is but one power, intelligence, and consciousness in the universe, but one presence. This one presence cannot change. There is nothing for it to change itself into. It is changeless, and it is my life now. It is in me and you now. And so, sunshine, yes, but peace of mind, I believe, is the message for the evening. And we're going to do this a little different tonight, too. So I'm going to invite Miss Sunny back up, and we'll do a little bit of specialty invite for Reverend Sunshine tonight.
Thank you, Jan. Jan, don't go too far now. We need your vocals. Don't go nowhere now. And so I invite the energy and the love presence of Reverend Sunny Cantrell Smith into the house tonight. She's in Lexington, Kentucky at the Ahaba Center.
Blessed Spirit.
Thank you, Sonny. Reverend Sonny. So, I get the pleasure of bringing up Reverend Sunshine. Beloved Reverend Sunshine, who's honey. Beloved, I am so proud of you. Words really can't express how proud I am of you. I remember when this all came about and she said yes, and I said yes. When she said yes, she said, "You want to come with me?" I'm like, yes! I want to be this is an opportunity for us to share the love and the good that we have and that we are, and to be available in this way and present in this way as a team, and as well as individuals. And so, yes, it was a no-brainer for us to say yes. And it has been remarkable what you have shared and what you have given to me. I sit back there, and I'm taking notes, and I live with her, But there's a heavenly download that happens, There's a serious something. Y'all know it, and I know it, and I am just so grateful to have you in that way. It's not separate, but it is unique unto itself to have you and witness you in your pure perfection. And I'm just so grateful for you. So are we all. And so in that, let me bring up our beloved Reverend Sunshine Daye.
Thank you. It's always been a dream of mine to do like that Janet Jackson move. When she just like stands there and just stares at the audience for 10 minutes. I won't do that though. But you are lovely and beautiful, and I could totally do that. I could totally connect without words. Thanks to the music team for such wonderful music and just bringing us in and preparing the space. And thank you, Jan, for that beautiful, beautiful prayer. What a great opportunity this is for us to be together, knowing that this configuration of people at this particular time and space is an unrepeatable expression of the Most High. The cool part is that it's unrepeatable. So my prayer today with my prayer partner was about staying present in each moment and just really relishing in the love and really being in each and every moment and savoring it, kind of like you would like your favorite dessert or your favorite food or your favorite activity, surfing, right? Playing tennis, just being with the one you love, like just being in the moment. And my talk title, as Jan mentioned today, is Peace of Mind, Peace in My Mind. And it's based on the reading today. So I'll gently talk about it as our closing, right? As a way that we bring to a culmination the 2 years that we've been together and the road that we have taken together, the conscious road, knowing that we have said yes to being on this journey of unfoldment and awakening together. And whether we've been here every Wednesday without fail, or whether we've been here once a month or dropping in every now and then, it has been perfect. It is not time to say, oh, woulda, shoulda, coulda, or oh, what did I miss? Because what we've learned and what we know is that everything is in divine order. period. There's no everything's in divine order except, right? It's in divine order, and that which was for us to receive and get and give has been given and received. And so it's about having and experiencing peace in my mind, peace in our minds, knowing that we have fully participated to the degree in which was already ordained for us to participate. So we can have peace in our minds about our level of participation. You know, Jesus the Christ, especially now that we're in this month of December and lots of folks celebrate this Christmas holiday, Jesus the Christ, Jesus the Enlightened One, stated that no one can get to the Father except through me. It's in our reading for tonight, and I just wanted to briefly touch upon that because in the translation, things get lost. And really what he was saying is no one can get to the reality, the great I am, except through the great I am. No one can really know God the self, unless they really approach it and tap in to the I am presence, unless we awaken to it. And it reminds me of this holiday season, this Christmas season, because we celebrate the birth of Christ in so many parts of the world. And this is exactly how we can begin to repurpose or have a new idea of this awakening or this birth within us. How great it is that we get to culminate on this point where we've been studying and meditating. We've been talking with one another. We've been fellowshipping. We've been reading the Science of Mind book this entire year. Last year, we started out talking about, and I love this because Jenny, if you notice in your programs, where's my program for today? I tell you, I have the best team ever. Oh my gosh, inheritance is a wonderful thing. Thank you, Tammy. Because I inherited the best team. Jenny has written every talk title over the last 2 years in your program. As kind of a review. And if you kind of play with it a little bit, it's almost like a song or a sentence or just, it's kind of really cool. And as we take a look at our path and our journey, we started out our journey with Goldsmith a couple of years ago, practicing the presence, being very present, practicing recognizing the one power, the one life that is God, that is everywhere present in its fullness. It's not like God is all right here and maybe a little piece over there, and yeah, you got a lot over here too, this section. And I don't know about that section, no. No, that's not the truth. The truth is God is fully present everywhere. In this section, that section, that section, that section, everywhere present in its fullness. And as we begin to practice the presence, as we begin recognizing the one power, the one presence, the one life, and that it is living in, through, and as each and every one of us, we began this road of unfoldment. We began this awakening. It's almost like setting the alarm clock, but we keep hitting snooze. And we get to culminate with today. From there, we went into the 90 days of freedom, how Emma Curtis Hopkins taught us that there is good in the world and I ought to have it. It is my birthright. It is who and what we are. It is that expression of the one, that we have an opportunity to create our reality. We talked about Who Moved My Cheese? That book by Mr. Spencer, right? And what it is that happens in our own minds and how we perceive life and what we do when all of a sudden the things that we're used to have been shifted or moved, or maybe they're not there anymore. Recognizing that we continuously create, that we even create the void. when it's moved, when it's shifted, when it's not there. And our perception and our perspective and our response instead of our reaction is really what continues to create even more for us, by us, through us, as us. We also examined for a couple of months the book, The Thought Exchange. And I got a lot of great feedback from y'all about that. Because there's this idea that we have these thoughts, and that if we continuously have these thoughts, that these thoughts then create these feelings and emotions and these beliefs, and that we're creating from that space. So if I continuously have thoughts of I'm no good, or this can't be happening to me, or I'll never get there, those are just not random thoughts, because if we continue to have them, those thoughts begin to create a belief system and a feeling attached to that, and before you know it, it's that self-fulfilling prophecy. But this idea of the thought exchange was, hey, I can take that thought and go to the thought exchange store where there are thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of other thoughts. And I can say, you know what? This thought doesn't work. This doesn't work for me anymore. I don't want it. It doesn't fit. It's not my size. The color is horrid. I want a new thought. And the clerk says, by all means, pick a new one. And you can begin to look and shop and take on a different thought. One that is for your highest good. One that will serve you. That will move you and catapult you into the awakening and into your greatness. That you might know that right where you are, God is. That you are the unique and unrepeatable way that God is showing up on this planet. And of course, as we've been studying Ernest Holmes, page by page, day by day, we've been understanding this idea that in the beginning there was God, but there was really no beginning. Remember that? It was kind of like, in the beginning there was God, but wait, there was really no beginning. There was just always this power, this presence, this energetic that created everything out of itself. Therefore, there is no thing that is separate from God, from life, from this energy, from this dynamic intelligence, and that it created everything out of itself. Therefore, we are its creation. Therefore, we are that stuff that God is, and that we cannot be separated or separate from it. And that if we only ever pondered on that, if we only ever knew that, if we only ever studied that for any length of time, that our life would change, that our life would expand to such greatness that we probably wouldn't recognize ourselves by the end of this year. And here we are. Here we are knowing that our thoughts have created our reality. And not to blame or shame ourselves about it, but that we might recognize the outpicturing and kind of look around us and kind of go, do I like this? Am I happy with this? Do I want to experience something different? So if I like where I am and I like what I'm experiencing and it's fun and it's enjoyable and it's healthy and it's vibrant and joy-filled and loving and abundant, just like the characteristics that we call God, that we call love, that we call joy, then I get to keep doing what I'm doing. But if at some stage of the game, I don't know how I got here, it's not that we beat ourselves up, because Reverend Sunshine said, well, you done created that reality. No, but instead, we get to go, wow, this is not at all how I imagined it was going to turn out. Maybe I need to tweak that thought a little bit. Maybe I need to entertain something a little bit different and vibe on a different vibe. Live in harmony and live in the flow of life a little bit so that the outpicturing, the result, the experience is in alignment with the grace and the joy that I am. Right? So peace of mind today, when Jesus the Christ says, no one reaches the Father but through me, again, he's simply speaking of the way to get to our true self is through the I am presence, through that Christ consciousness, that it needs to be awakened, that it needs to be born, that we need to be born of it, that we need to simply recognize this power and this presence that is our very life. That it's not outside of us, that we don't have to run around seeking outside of us for the answer. That the way for each of us to reveal our greatness, to reveal the love, to reveal the joy and the peace, to reveal all of it, is to recognize that I am presence that is right where you are, that is sitting in your chair, that is you. It is you. You, beloved, are the beloved. You, beloved, are the unique and divine way that life is showing up. And nobody can do life, or nobody can do you like you. You don't have to be me. You don't have to be Dr. Christian or Sunny Daye, or you don't have to be Jenny. You have to, or you get to be you, and you get to live fully. And irrespective of where you might find yourself on this path, because we are on the path. Don't worry about whether you're way, way behind in the back, or whether you're in the middle, or whether you're the leader. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're on the path, and that you continue to dedicate your time, your energetic, your consciousness to knowing the truth of who you are more and more. You know, during this season, many folks celebrate Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, the New Year's coming up. Lots of people like to make resolutions. They're already thinking about what they're going to do and be next year and what they want to dedicate their life to. And I say, be right here, right now. Tap into that great I am that is your life. You don't have to wait till January 1st. You can start right now. Today's your January 1st. You don't have to wait for that one day in the by and by. You don't have to wait. You can decide right now that this is your path, that this is the life and the way of life that you're choosing, so that you might experience freedom from all discord, that you might experience a life beyond your wildest dreams, that you might indeed walk in a way where you are unencumbered by those thoughts and that chatter. I wonder who's looking at me. I wonder if I have enough money in the bank. I wonder if I can go on vacation. I wonder if she loves me. I wonder if he loves me. I wonder if he's leaving. I wonder if she's leaving. I wonder if I'm going to pass that class. Where we can just experience life unencumbered and walk with a knowing that everything is in divine order. That is peace in my mind. That is peace of mind. That is peace in our collective mind. And as we begin there, as we begin to really dedicate our time to our spiritual practice, our prayer practice, our meditation practice, our tithing practice, our sacred service practice, our fun practice, because remember that one talk, that fun is a spiritual practice. Because when we're having fun, we are fully alive. Everything is fired up. Everything is going. We are enjoying the fullness. That is a spiritual practice. And as we engage in those spiritual practices, and there's so many more, we begin to really become free from the things that have bound us, the things that have kept us separate from one another and separate from God. We begin to really have peace in our mind. And when we have peace in our mind, there's this vibration that comes off of us. And as this vibration comes off of us, other people who were a little bit angry and upset all of a sudden begin to calm down a little bit. All of a sudden they're looking at you like, what you so peaceful about? And they go from up here to, what? What? What you say? What you so peaceful about? Well, tell me, because I'm upset right now. Tell me. And they begin to start vibing on your vibe. And as we have peace in our own mind, in our bodies, in our hearts, we begin to have peace in our families, in our communities, and in the world at large. And as we are in the season where we say peace on earth, goodwill toward all humankind, like the old song says, let peace begin with me. And yes, it begins with me. It begins with our spiritual practice. So let us just take a few minutes to go into our time of silence and our spiritual practice in community. And tonight, it's only going to be for 3 minutes. But 3 minutes of practice is better than no minutes of practice. So simply close your eyes with me and allow yourself to begin to feel the peace that I have. The peace knowing that we have come and that we have given all that we have given. We've showed up 100%. We allow ourselves to simply be and allow this moment to be. And in the stillness and in the silence, we allow peace to just wash over us. We allow ourselves to simply marinate, knowing that we each create the peace that we are. Peace in my mind now.
In the silence, there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise.
For this precious moment when I hear all that could never be said, right here in this precious moment, I find God. I find myself.
And as we consciously awaken to this great I Am presence that is within us, we give thanks. We give thanks for the coming together of these sacred souls. We give thanks for the awakening. We give thanks for this seaside community that is this loving container where we come, and when we recognize our greatness, our oneness, we recognize the truth of who we are, and we allow this indwelling presence to just simply shine in, through, and as us, and we allow the calling of Spirit to guide us into our greatness. Oh, how grateful I am that we are so blessed and so gifted with this beautiful community, where we get to embrace one another and love one another and care for one another, where we get to redistribute our good, where we get to know that we are indeed the co-creators of our own life, and that as such, we consciously continue to grow our beloved community. We continue to celebrate in it. We continue to give thanks for those who have come through, for those who are here, for those who are no longer here. We give thanks for those who have blessed us with their presence, our practitioners and reverends that have come through. We give thanks for the revealing experience that we have had. And we allow the calling to continue. We don't let it stop. We listen. We listen. Because what we know is that something is calling us.
Something's calling me. Something's calling me. Something's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. Feels like I'm walking on marbles. Can't still the earth beneath my feet. Is my head in the clouds, my naked legs left dangling. Spirit gently wakes me from my sleep. Hey, hey. Something's calling me little bit deeper than I've ever been before. Oh, something's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. A long dark night, my soul it wanders. I can't see the light that moves me. But if God is everything and everywhere that I belong, Spirit gently wakes me from my sleep. 'Cause something's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. Oh, something's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before. Oh Lord, oh Lord, pull me deeper than I've ever been before. Oh Lord, pull me deeper than I've ever been before. Oh Lord, I know I'm not the only one to live inside these blues. Oh Lord, I give my life to you. Oh Lord, I surrender my life to you. I give my life to you. Oh, I hear you calling me. I hear you calling me. Oh, oh, I hear you, Lord. 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 Oh, I hear you, Lord. I give my life to you. Something's calling me. I hear it. Something's calling me. I say yes, 'cause Spirit's calling me. Ooh, Spirit's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before.
And so it is. Sunny Daye. Thank you, beloved. Jim Bianchi, Cole Miller, Wendy Barnes. So it doesn't stop here. It continues. The calling continues. And as the lights gently, gently come up, the call now is to simply go within your hearts and minds, because it is indeed our conscious giving time. Time where we consciously and intentionally support our spiritual community, where we recognize how greatly and how vastly we have been so blessed. And what we consciously do is we simply take a portion of that which we've been so greatly given, and we redistribute that. And we redistribute that here to our beloved Seaside community, knowing that we are indeed great stewards of that which we receive, and that it continues to bless way beyond these walls. That which is given tonight continues our growth and unfoldment, continues our programs, our classes, continues the opening of the doors, that others may come and that all may come and feel welcome here, and that they too might awaken to the great reality, to the great I am presence within. So as you take out your gifts, your tithes, your offerings, I invite our ushers to come forth. Thank you, Melissa and Denise. And we ask that you simply take your gifts, your tithes, your offering, that which you've brought. And Jenny. And that you simply become grateful for something. And that as you are grateful for something or someone or some activity in your life, that you simply channel that Thanksgiving energy into your gifts and your tithes and your offering. And that it is from this place of thanksgiving that we give, not from a place of obligation, but wow, I get to support my spiritual community. I'm grateful. And here's the expression of that gratitude. So we bless these gifts, these tithes, these offerings, that which enters the baskets, knowing that it is indeed used beyond these walls, used for the fulfillment of our purpose, of the reason why we are here. And for this and so much more, we give thanks, blessing the giver and the receiver, participating in the reciprocal nature of life. And so it is. Amen. Go forth, ushers, and multiply this consciousness. And as you give, you receive. So please open your hearts and your ears and receive the love of the incomparable Wendy Barnes.
Everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Everyone will change. No one goes unchanged. Young become the old, and mysteries do unfold. But that's the way of time. Yes, everything will change. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. Winter turns to spring, much too soon. Yes, everything must change. The young become the old, and mysteries do unfold. But that's the way of time. Yes, everything will change. There are not many things in this life you can be sure of, except rain comes from the clouds, sunlight up the sky, hummingbirds, they do fly. Rain comes from the clouds, sunlight up the sky, hummingbirds, they do fly, they do fly. Rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and music makes me cry. Everything will change.
Wendy Barnes, amazing. The fruit does not fall far from the tree. At this time, we usually come out into the audience and hear from you. And tonight, I'm actually going to bring up Dr. Christian so that he's our audience and he's our person to speak and just...
I thought it was one of three.
Uh-oh. No.
Hey, Sonny, wait, come on over here. Hey,
Come on, Sunny Day.
Sonny,
Come on, Sunny Day.
this is good.
You want this mic?
Oh, Mike, yeah, I gotta have a mic. Huh? So that's who you've been hanging out
You're
with
not-
on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Huh? This is sweet. Oh, yeah. Man, I was quite concerned whether I'd have cool enough jeans to stand up here with you two. I mean, I don't know who's going to be able to keep me hip anymore with you two not hanging out here. It is, what a blessing you two have been. It is just truly amazing when God dropped who you are into our awareness here at Seaside. And when it hit, it was like, yes, of course. And then to be able to spend some time with you, whether it's breakfasts or in Orlando, or and just what a match. I mean, I just absolutely love who the two of you are and your energy. I mean, it's like you're my sisters.
Yeah.
It's like this, just felt so right and so real. And you two have been a blessing to Seaside. You will always be, yes. You talk about dedication. Oh my goodness, you know, a mail carrier goes through the wind and the rain and the snow, but you made it through rush hour traffic, fires and floods to be here on Wednesday night. 100 weeks, you guys, you two have put this on. Your dedication has been unwavering. You will always be part of the fabric and tapestry of Seaside. You have just touched us deeply. Our lives are enriched because of your yes. Just sorry I could never talk you into buying a house down here, but possibilities there. I often thought if Ernest only would have wrote, you know, a little bit thicker book, we would have had you for another year.
2 years, yeah.
So when somebody sees him, talk to him about that. But what I want you to know is you have graced us, you have blessed us in every way. It was a joy doing Easter with you this year. 1,000, literally 1,000 people at Seaside got to hear you pray, and when you were done, everyone heard God go, yeah, you know? and to have you just dancing up here in your wonderful green pantsuit, singing happy, everybody felt it. They knew it was the real deal. And I'm looking forward to you and your mom coming back and singing on Mother's Day. And it will bless us once again. Look forward to you and what you're going to do in this movement. You know, anything you want to do, people say, yes, our movement is grace because of your consciousness, because of your presence. And so I know great things for your book. Your book, I just see racing up the New York Times bestseller list and opening doors that you don't even know that are there. So just thank you. I never once did you ever complain about the traffic. And I know driving down from Long Beach at that hour just once is a bear, but 100 times is inconceivable. And when you said yes after your first year to another year of playing at Seaside, Tammy and I went, yeah. and so we just feel that this second year has really been a blessing to us. And so the words I share is on behalf of everybody that is here, all of Seaside. Loved it when you stuck your head in the meetings. Your presence just entered the room, and we could just feel the depth of it. And so you two have a co-ministry that is profound. The two of you is something that is magical in our movement, and whatever you touch will turn to gold. And so on behalf of Little Living Something for you, you get the Living Something.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And this you may want to open because people have been paying attention to what you say. And they put on the front of that just some of your words. This is a card for you. Nothing for Mello, but we could ask Linda. So, yeah, she does.
Oh, wow.
So, absolutely. So.
Wow. So can I share with you what this says? It's a beautiful, beautiful journal. And on the front, it's engraved, right where I am, God is. And God and I are the majority. That's where the power and the presence is. This is beautiful.
We love you.
Love you too.
You'll be missed.
No, I won't. Thank you so much. What a blessing and what a gift it has been to be here with you all. Words cannot explain or express the great opportunity that it has been for both Sonny and I to be here with you and to grow together as a community. And so, because I don't know how to fully express my gratitude, I'll let the gratitude come forth in song. So please just open your ears, maybe even close your eyes a little bit, and allow yourself to hear the beautiful words of this song. It's being sung as a duet by Sunny Daye and her mom, Wendy, my mother-in-law. And it truly expresses what I feel about this community.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made from what I've learned from you, and you'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whichever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship pulled from a mooring by a wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. And who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
because I knew you,
I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I know you blame me for.
but then I guess we know there's blame to share,
And none of it seems to matter anymore.
like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes
By a
sun,
wind of the
like
sea,
a stream that moves
like
a
a seed
boulder
dropped by a bird
halfway
in
through
the
the
wood.
Who can say I've been changed for the better?
I do believe I have been changed for the better,
Because I knew you.
because I knew you.
Because I knew you, I have been changed for
I've
good.
been changed for good.
For good.
For
We've
good.
all been changed.
For good.
Mwah. All right, beloveds. As usual, we always close in prayer. And our prayer is always sung here at the Revealing Experience. So please stay standing or rise, if you will. Is Nicolette still around? Nicolette and Hallie? Hallie's here too. Come on up, Nicolette and Hallie. They usually help us close out our Revealing Experience. Right up here, beloved. You gonna do the hand signs? Put that right there. All right, ready? This is our prayer, a song of peace.
We
be the change we want to see. With open hearts and open hands, we lift our voices, in love we stand. This is our prayer, a song of peace. We get to be the change we want to see. With open hearts and open hands, we lift our voices, in love we stand. We lift our voices, in love we stand. We lift our voices, in love we stand.
Thank you so much. Thank you to Jenny, to Ed. Thank you to Tim. Thank you to Jim Bianchi, Cole Miller, Wendy Barnes, Sunny Daye. Thank you so much. Melissa. Thank you all so very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
My only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray.
Come on up.
You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
These two beloveds are now taking the mantle. And they're going to be here starting the new year. This is Reverend Laurie Mack, affectionately known as Reverend Laurie Mack. And we all know Reverend Debbie O'Donnell. And as we start off the new year with these two beautiful spirits who are here to express the love and joy within their heart, to continue us on the path, I'm going to be live streaming. And I'm going to be looking for y'all sitting right there. Okay? Let us go out, enjoy fellowship. There's plenty of food, and I got hugs for everyone. Thank you all so much for the love and the joy you are. I so love you. I take you with me.
Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel.
Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel.
Make it rain.
Shower the people
Make
you
it
love
love come
with
down.
love.
Sunshine.
Show them the way that you feel.
Make it rain.
Shower-
With love, sunshine, come down. Make it rain. Love, sunshine.
The way
Sunny.
that you feel.
That's right.
Shower the people you love with love.
Show them the way that you feel.
Shower the people you love with love. Show me the way that you feel.
We love sun and sunshine. Make it rain to the love, sunshine. Well, thank you, Sunny and Sunshine, for providing this beautiful service. And I'm happy to have been here before, and I'm happy that I'll be here after. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. You get to be a free dog. Yeah, that's it. All right, thanks for singing. But how funny that that song says, make it rain, love, sunshine. I forgot he says sunshine. Oh, sure. Sunshine is fine. We're nervous about that last note and the whole song. That was good. But your song that you did, Gene, is like good.
He's gonna play though.
I was gonna play.
Yeah.
Play loud. Play loud. That way you won't be